I am not white. I mean, I'm white, but I'm not that white. Shit. Hey, what's up you guys? It is Ty, and I've been on testosterone for almost 3 years, and while some really great changes have occurred because of it, it also has some like not so hot side effects. And today I want to talk about acne because it's something that I've dealt with a lot, and I personally never had acne before I started testosterone, and now I have like the worst acne that I've ever seen on a person. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit. And I also have a couple tips for you guys watching to help you deal with your acne. So my face has actually cleared up a lot. I had acne on my face a lot worse earlier into my transition, and you can see that in a lot of my earlier videos and pictures on my Instagram and stuff. I basically had like a pimple beard, but now I have a real beard made of hair. And I feel like there is some correlation between like having the hair there and not getting so many pimples in this area. Maybe like the hair stops the oils from getting into my pores or something. I don't know the science behind it. That's just a guess. But the acne on my face has pretty much gone away. I'll only get like a pimple here and there now. But the acne on my body is so bad. It's from my shoulders to my thighs, and it seems like I'm just covered in like these huge cystic acne patches just all over, and it hurts, and it's not cute, and I feel like I've tried everything and it's not going away. I've tried pretty much like every face wash, every body cleanser. I've done Proactive, I've done different systems that were similar to Proactive, and none of that has ever worked for me. But I have found a few like little tips and kind of tricks, loopholes that I feel like have helped. You know, it's not really like something that you can control with face wash and creams and shit. You'd have to get on Accutane, which I'm afraid to get on Accutane because I have depression and it has like really scary side effects. But honestly, at this point, I might do that soon. But if you don't want to do that, here are some alternatives that I have found help me. So the first one I sort of figured out after I went traveling this year and on all my little vacations and stuff. Whenever I was in Hawaii, my skin cleared up amazingly. It was like the clearest it's ever been. And then I came home for a little bit and I started breaking out again. And then I went on a cruise with like my dad and his wife and my stepsisters, and it cleared up again. So I realized what was helping me was the ocean. It was being in salt water was like clearing up my skin. It wasn't necessarily like drying me out completely, which is an issue that I have with like face wash. I'll shower with a face wash or use like a body acne bar or some shit, and my skin will be so dry and I'll feel like a brittle old crackly witch after my shower, and then my body overcompensates and makes a bunch of oil, and then I'm oily like within an hour, and so it just doesn't work. So I found out that whenever I'm like chilling in the ocean, it doesn't do that. And so what I did is I got some sea salt and I started using that in my baths, and I do that like once or twice a week, and honestly, it helps. And also I feel like I was getting a lot of sun and I was outside without my shirt on and stuff, and I think that that kind of helped. I don't know, it's just an idea, it's just a thought. Another thing that helps me is trying to like keep a mental calendar or remember when my breakouts are. That way I can kind of calculate and pinpoint things that cause them. For example, I know that sometimes I'm really consistent with my workouts and I'm in the gym for like a month or 2 or 3 straight. And then sometimes I kind of fall off the wagon and I'm out of the gym for like 2 weeks. And somehow during that time that I'm out of the gym, I always seem to clear up. And then as soon as I go back into the gym and start working out again, I start breaking out more. So with knowing that, I started taking showers at the gym right after all of my workouts, and that's helped. And I know that it's helped because whenever I was in Canada with Chase, we would go to the gym and I didn't shower there, and I broke out really bad. I had like it was so bad. So I gotta stay on that. So that might help you guys too. If you work out, make sure you shower right after you work out. That way none of your sweat and nasty shit gets to sink into you. This next tip might seem kind of obvious, but it's kind of difficult for me because I'm lazy and gross. But always make sure you're wearing clean clothes. For me, especially workout clothes, I'll wear like 2 or 3 times, or pajamas, I'll wear those for a couple days straight. Or you know, even regular clothes. If I've only wore it for like a couple hours and I didn't really do anything, then I'll wear it again, and then I'll do that about 10 times until the shirt just stinks, and that's not good. So make sure you're washing your clothes enough, and I'm like saying this as I'm looking at a laundry basket full of dirty clothes. Yeah, clean clothes are a good thing. Don't be nasty like me. So yeah, those are all my tips for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any secret remedies or tips for dealing with acne. leave a comment below or tweet me at Partar400 or tag me in a picture on Instagram at Partar400. And you know, while you're at it, you might as well just go follow me on all my other social media stuff. And I'm making a new video every day of December until Christmas, so make sure you come back tomorrow and see what my Vlogmas has in store. I'm doing daily vlogs throughout the week, and then Thursday I'm doing my like regular big normal channel videos that I do. So that's what I got for you guys. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Goodbye. Alright, this is next. And I also have a couple tips for you guys watching to help you. But I am making a new video every week. No, I do that anyways.